All right, hello everybody. We are back on the streets in the great British city of Glasgow this morning and this afternoon with our street stall, our Jubilee street stall, which is flying in the back, flags flying here in the background, and there's a street musician playing some music. So I'm just going to move over here to where it's a wee bit sheltered, and there's our street stall in the back that you can see several people around it at the moment, taking flags and also taking our free magazine because we've got our new magazine, of course, Union Heart. Let me just step in here. So just to get away from the pillow with the microphone. And yeah, absolutely. Our street stall is looking fantastic. It's blowing in the wind, and it's just about, we've got to be careful that it doesn't actually set sail down Argyle Street. But there's been three of us on the stall this morning, myself and Catherine, and a big shout out also to Gillian, who came along to help us this morning. Thanks very much to you, Gillian, and also to Catherine. And everybody's been really friendly. And the common theme is people saying that they're upset that in fact Glasgow City Council hasn't been doing anything to officially commemorate the 70th Jubilee. And of course, that's simply a function of the fact that the Scottish administration, Glasgow City Chambers, is a combination of various forms of Republicans, which is to say the SNP and the Greens. And so we cannot be surprised. William McLeish says, "Hi, Alistair. Happy Jubilee Day. Absolutely happy Jubilee Day to you also, to William. Send in your comments if you're watching, and we're we're glad to be we're glad to be out here with the flags and keeping the British end up as we always do. And so busy on Argyle Street today. There's a street performer with a very loud um, loudspeaker just down there. That's why I'm just sheltering from the audio sound waves. He's gone quiet for a moment as more folk there at our stall just been taking some flags away, which is fantastic. Good. Well, folks, we've got Janice says, "God save the Queen." Emma says, "Hey, Alistair." Hey to you, Emma. Hope things are well with you. Adam says, "Hello, God save the Queen." Fantastic. Send in your comments and we'll give you a post. Excellent. So yeah, the somebody also come up to us just before I put on the microphone there and said, "Great to see you celebrating this here in Glasgow." And isn't it just great to see as well? I'll head over here so we've got some pictures of the flags in the background. There we go. With a little bit of funky, funky backbeat, courtesy of a street performer just a few yards down from where we are. Look at the flags flying there, eh? Fantastic. Good. So we're giving away for free. We're giving away our new Union Heart Platinum Jubilee edition, which is free to anybody who wants to take as many as they want on our street stall. We've got a big print run of them, and we'll be putting them out at our street stalls throughout this summer. Next up, we'll be in Edinburgh next Saturday on the Royal Mile. So you'll see us there between 11 and 1 at least. If you're in Edinburgh, please join us on the Royal Mile. That's on the 11th. Paul says, "Hi, lovely day for it. Isn't it a lovely day?" absolutely. Absolutely love it. Lovely. Truth Seeker says, any trouble from, no, we don't have any trouble here. That's that the idea that there's been trouble is just overrated. That's not likely to really happen. And especially if you know what you're doing, as we know what we're doing, then there's never any problems like that at all. Emma says, Rule Britannia. Totally concur with that. Just needs some coffee to wake her up a bit, she says. And Janice says, Scotland is British. Isn't it just? Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, as I say, folks, we're out today in the great British city of Glasgow, and we're going to be out next week in the Royal Mile in Edinburgh. So if you're in Edinburgh, please do come along. We'll be outside St Giles Cathedral, and it will be round about between 11 and 1 anyway. You'll get us there. So please come out if you're in Edinburgh next Saturday. That's Saturday the 11th. June says, please come to Livingston. God bless our wonderful Queen. Freddie says, keep up the good work, stronger together. William says, I'll buy a flag, I'll be in touch. Good, 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 good. Adam says, have you faced any nationalists in this stall and previous stalls? Well, I can tell you a couple of funny stories just this morning. One nationalist said he didn't agree with us, and the reason he didn't agree with us was because he couldn't get any Scotland games on the telly, but you could always get England football games on the telly, but here in Scotland you couldn't watch the Scotland games on the telly. And thankfully Gillian set him right and pointed out that in fact the reason for that is because the Scottish administration, the SNP, has sold the rights off to Sky Television. So unless you've got Sky Television, you don't actually see the game. Although Gillian said you could also get it on Welsh, BBC Wales, or some Welsh television channel anyway. You could get it, but you can't get it in Scotland because the SNP has sold the rights to the Scotland game off to Sky. But that was that chap's main concern about Scottish independence, is he wanted it because he helped him to watch the Scotland games. But he didn't realise that, of course, the government, the administration, the SNP are actually the ones to blame for him not being able to watch the Scotland games on terrestrial television. And then the other issue was somebody said we don't have a constitution, and he wanted a written constitution, which is such an arcane, abstract point to want independence, so you can have an actual written constitution. So that was the only two strong arguments that really came out this morning from the Scottish nationalists. But of course, everybody's out, everybody's enjoying the day, and it's a lovely one. Emma says unity through love, and Robert says good afternoon everyone. Robert, will be in touch, hope to see you soon, and we'll speak about that. Good vid, says John, and Jeremy says hello, Rule Britannia. I've come over to the what flag? There you go. What was I talking about? Can't remember. Good, yeah. We're giving away these Union Jack flags. They're going away like hotcakes as well. Lovely, thank you. Cheers. Somebody just made a donation. We find that a lot. Just get random donations. People don't necessarily want to take anything. They're just happy to donate, which is very nice. June says, I pray we never get independence. Home rule is what we want. Happy Jubilee, everyone. Rule Britannia and God save our gracious Queen, says Nathan, with a nice display of Union Jacks there. Hey. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Well, Catherine, would you like to say a word? How's things been on the stall?
Oh,
How's things been on the stall this morning and
yeah.
this afternoon?
It's really hot. It's just roasting today. Very good. Yes, lots of people loving the Union Jacks. Sturgeon, she's all a myth. I mean, everybody just loves being British today. So yeah, it's all good. We're very happy.
Absolutely. And that's another theme this morning, is that there's been quite a bit of anger about sturgeon, and about, as a chap said to us, there's, she's put aside £20 million for this referendum, which she's not going to get. And then some of our administration has the cheek to complain about the cost of things like a relatively small Jubilee celebration. That they're completely all over the place, aren't they? Aren't they? Absolutely. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Just remains for me to say, folks, have a lovely Jubilee weekend in this lovely weather. We'll be back out next Saturday, the 11th. We'll be in the Royal Mile, just outside Giles Cathedral, from about 11 to 1 at least. And so you can see us there and then, and please do come along and join with us. And even if you don't want to talk to the public, it's good for you just to be with us, to show solidarity with us. So from Catherine and I, and from Gillian, we'll just say, God bless the United Kingdom, and God save the Queen. Absolutely. Take care, folks.